this is massive for the WWE. Cody Rhodes inks a new contract with the company, as well as Kevin Owens says that he never wants to win the Intercontinental Championship ever again. And if you missed AEW Collision, we had a crazy match with Matt Cardona and Edge, or Adam Copeland, whatever you want to call him. And we're going to break it all down for you coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But before we get into it, just want to say, if you're watching this for the first time and you're a big wrestling fan, make sure to go down below and hit that subscribe button, because we're going to be here every single day bringing you daily wrestling content. But with that said, let's go right into the first topic of the video today, which is Cody Rhodes inks new contract. And yes, Cody Rhodes in a recent interview says, "I can tell you 40 is out of the question," talking about the age he wanted to retire. He said, "Just because, not to give you a scoop, it was widely reported, but I did sign a new contract with WWE. It extends beyond my 40th birthday." And right now, Cody Rhodes is 38 years old, so it is a big multi-year deal here. And he does talk about why he wanted to retire at 40. He does say the plan is still, when it's time to step out without being a painful process, solely because I saw my dad Dusty as an old man wrestler and he loved it and enjoyed it. But as his son, it was hard to see. My daughter is 2 going on 3. There does have to be a time, just like he was with us, where I had to be home all the time and be with her. It's not 40 anymore. I'll update the number. I hit the prime run late in the game. I often forget that I'm nearing 40. And Brady, obviously, Cody Rhodes signing a new contract is a big deal here for the WWE. One of the hottest, I guess, stars in the industry right now in Cody Rhodes, main eventing 2 nights of WrestleMania, the biggest show in wrestling. It's just great to see that he now has a big multi-year contract with the WWE.
I mean, this is obviously huge for the WWE. Cody, arguably the biggest babyface that the company has had since Daniel Bryan, drawing a lot of attention now with the finishing, the story, bloodline interactions, the main event. He's the moneymaker. He's great with the fans. Great gimmick. I want Roman to win at WrestleMania, but if Cody wins, I'm fine with that. Cody is the guy to carry the strap, take over, and I think he's the perfect fighting champion.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you. I mean, with the PG era, names to come to mind: Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns. All these guys have kind of made big impacts in this era. Cody with AEW, now coming back to WWE and just taking over the WWE by storm. Main eventing 2 nights of WrestleMania. But when you look at this, saying he has a multi-year contract, I guess, extension here, it just seems to me that maybe the plans have changed and maybe Cody is going to win the championship at WrestleMania.
Well, I think you can argue both sides of the coin there. Could mean a long title run in the works for Cody, or it could mean another rematch at next year's WrestleMania. Finish the story part 3.
Yeah.
Something we don't know, but it's nice to see Cody sign up with the company for a longer period of time for sure.
Yeah, third time's the charm, as they say. So you never know. We could see a Finish the Story part 3, but I think with all the hype surrounding, the Finish the Story, the We Want Cody, the Cody Crybabies, and all this stuff, I think this may be the year that Cody Rhodes defeats Roman Reigns. I really hope it is, because I know you're cheering for Roman. I always had to cheer against Roman. I just want the run to end. I just want a new champion. And with Cody, you're getting a fighting champion. He's going to be on, SmackDown, Raw, wherever the title does go. I'm sure it will stay on SmackDown, and he'll be a fighting champion every week. He'll be there all the time. So it will be interesting to see, though, what happens at WrestleMania. But it is great news to hear that Cody is signed with the WWE long term until he retires, and that's just great news to see. But we're going to get into the second topic of the video here today, which is Kevin Owens never wants the IC title again. And he was recently on the Up Up Down Down channel on YouTube while signing a replica IC title for the auction. KO detailed that he and his idol Owen Hart have exactly 2 reigns with the belt. Kevin Owens also shared that coincidentally they have held the Intercontinental title the same number of days as well. He felt that it was great to leave it at that and never win the belt again. His direct quote here is, "This is the main event. It's the replica championship of the Intercontinental title I held for the exact same amount of days as Owen Hart. We both had 2 title runs. They totaled the exact amount of days. So I technically don't ever want to win this again because I like that. And Brady, I mean, this is big news coming from Kevin Owens here. Obviously, he had a great reign, 2 great reigns as IC champion, and hearing that he never wants to say compete for that belt again, just because he wants to keep the same run as his idol, Owen Hart, is it's great to see, but it is kind of shocking that he never wants to compete for this championship again.
I mean, the IC title is such a prestigious prize. You can think of all the legends who's held the title over the years: Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, just some of the icons that have held this title, and such as Kevin Owens' favorite wrestler, Owen Hart. I understand where he's coming from. I mean, the dude did name his son Owen Owens, which respect to that, KO. But KO is a main eventer, anyways, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's a guy you can throw into a main event, SmackDown, Raw, wherever he goes, and he's gonna
Yeah,
draw people in. And I mean, like you said here, like he obviously has so much respect for Owen Hart and doesn't really want to step on his toes and want to keep their reign the same, so their names can be next to each other in the record books, which I think is great respect. There is lots of other titles that he can go after here. Obviously, we do see him going after the U.S. title here at WrestleMania against Logan Paul and Randy Orton, but we could possibly see him maybe make a run at maybe the World Heavyweight Championship or the Universal Championship.
I mean, I would love to see Kevin Owens back in the main event picture. I've been a big Kevin Owens guy since NXT days. I went back and watched the Steen stuff, the Kevin Steen stuff from his indie days, stuff with the Young Bucks. I mean, he's just a phenomenal talent, and I really do believe that another title run for Kevin Owens would be a sure thing for the WWE.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you. I think they may take the line of maybe a Royal Rumble win in his future. I think that would be pretty cool. I mean, obviously he's built up his character enough to be a respectable and reputable, wrestler within the WWE, that a title run isn't out of the possibility for him. I just think with the news of him coming out that he never wants to say compete for this IC title again, I think maybe a US reign is up first. Maybe if he wins at WrestleMania, maybe they continue this feud on past WrestleMania. We never know what Triple H and the WWE got cooked up for Kevin Owens, but I'm sure they got something in mind for him.
I mean, seeing Kevin Owens win a Royal Rumble would be huge. It would fit his resume quite well. Or you could even see him take a role in the Money in the Bank. I think he would be a great selection for that because he likes to talk. He's good. He's good on the mic. He's good in the ring, and just well-rounded character all around.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you. I think either route that they go, I think Kevin Owens is going to be in the mix here in some capacity. And just having him out of the running of the IC title isn't going to change his career trajectory as much. I think that he will go on a nice run here, whether it's for the IC. We've seen him with the tag team with Sami Zayn, so maybe he switches to a tag team again. It all depends on what they have in the works for Kevin Owens, but I'm sure he will be around and he'll be going for those championships while he's here at the WWE. But we're going to get into our next topic of the video today, which is Adam Copeland versus Matt Cardona was a masterclass. And yes, if you missed AEW Collision, obviously Edge and Matt Cardona had a match where Edge had that open challenge for the TNT Championship. Matt Cardona came out, shocked the crowd in his first ever appearance in AEW. And it was such a great match. Obviously, Matt Cardona has said in the past that this is his dream match. And as we just go through here, we see, Edge go for the spear here, or Adam Copeland. So I'm going to keep calling him Edge because that's my favorite wrestler of all time there. But Matt Cardona hits the Rough Rider, or whatever he calls it now, the Rough Rider, and then Edge comes back, hits him with the spear, hits him with the 1, 2, 3, and retains his TNT Championship. But this kind of came out of the blue on AEW Collision. Nobody expected this match to happen, and I think it really made the show so much better than it already was, having Matt Cardona versus Edge at the main event, and seeing Malachi Black come in at the end was pretty cool as well. But this match, two great wrestlers, two guys who have been wrestling for such a long time, and seeing them finally meet in the ring one-on-one was amazing.
I mean, wow. What a surprise last night, and a real treat as well. I remember a couple videos back we mentioned the possibility of Matt Cardona showing up to WrestleMania to help Cody out. So the fact that we kind of spoke his name into relevance here kind of blew me away. And to have Matt Cardona taking on Edge one-on-one, I mean, what a special event. We've heard Matt Cardona talk about this is the one match that he craved, that he wanted ever since that he has made himself and has become a made guy. And everything about this match was beautiful. The entrances, the attires, the crowd were on fire. Um, even the false finishes of this match. Like I really did believe that Cardona was going to pick up the win on Edge night one for a brief second there. But overall, great match, great match.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you. Like you said, it kind of came out of the blue here, and nobody expected this to happen. But I mean, as soon as I heard that Matt Cardona was making his appearance on AEW Collision for the TNT Championship, I had to tune in because I mean he's such a big name, obviously formerly known as Zack Ryder, and with Adam Copeland, formerly known as Edge, two staples of the WWE in my opinion. I mean, obviously everybody knows Zack Ryder from that big IC win at WrestleMania, so having him, like you said, dominate the indies with these death matches and stuff like this. His name is always popping up all over the place, kind of roaming as a freelancer these days, and seeing him face, his dream match in Adam Copeland was just an amazing match to see. You knew it was going to be a banger. It's one that he's been looking forward to for such a long time. We see him, hit him with the impaler, try to hit him with the spear. I mean, obviously this guy has been a fan of Adam Copeland for such a long time and knew his movesets and knew, how to try to beat this guy, and they really put off a great show. Obviously, Edge ultimately won at the end of the day, retaining his championship, but it was a great match to watch, and I suggest if you haven't watched it, look it up on YouTube. It is a great match to go watch. I mean, it's 15 minutes that it's just going to blow you away, so make sure to go check it out. But if you guys enjoyed this one, make sure down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, we're going to be here every single day, bringing you wrestling updates, wrestling content, rumors, everything that's happening in the world of wrestling, so you're not going to want to miss that out. Go down below and hit that subscribe button. And also, while you're down there, leave a comment. What do you think about everything we talked about today? What do you think about Cody Rhodes' new contract? What do you think about Kevin Owens never competing for the IC title again? And what did you think of that Edge versus Cardona match last night? We'd love to hear from you down below in the comment section. But, as always, I've been your host, KC, alongside my co-host, Brady. We'll catch you in the next one.